Sure. Here's a YouTube script of up to 800 words for your channel FK iPhone, focusing on the Oppo A38 2025 and covering its features, design, and final thoughts, Welcome to FK iPhone, the place where we uncover what other smartphones are bringing to the table in 2025. Today, we're taking a closer look at the Oppo A38, one of the most affordable and surprisingly capable budget smartphones of the year. Oppo has been quietly refining its A series, and the A38 continues this tradition by offering solid everyday performance, reliable camera features, and a premium design feel for a fraction of the cost of flagship devices. Let's kick things off with what this phone is packing on the inside. Under the hood, the Oppo A38 is powered by a MediaTek Helio G85 chipset, which is tailored for efficient multitasking and light gaming. While it's not a flagship-level chip, it handles daily usage like social media browsing, video playback, messaging, and even some casual games without a hitch. Paired with that is 4 GB of RAM, with the ability to extend a few more gigabytes virtually thanks to RAM expansion tech. Storage-wise, it comes with 128 GB of internal memory, which should be more than enough for most users, and if you need more space, there's a micro SD card slot to expand it. When it comes to software, the phone runs ColorOS based on Android 14, giving it a clean and responsive interface. ColorOS is known for being highly customizable and comes with a host of useful features like split screen, smart sidebar, and flexible privacy controls. If you're switching from an older phone or even another Android brand, the learning curve is minimal. Now let's talk about the display. Oppo has gone for a 6.56-inch HD Plus IPS LCD panel with a refresh rate of 90 Hz. For a phone in this price range, a 90 Hz refresh rate is a welcome touch. It makes scrolling feel smoother, especially on apps like Instagram or when browsing long articles. The resolution may not be full HD, but it still looks sharp enough for most tasks, especially when watching videos or playing games. Brightness levels are decent too, and the screen remains usable under sunlight, although not the brightest in class. Moving to the exterior, the Oppo A38 has a surprisingly sleek and modern design. The rear panel is made of polycarbonate but has a matte finish that gives it a premium look. It's lightweight and fits comfortably in the hand. Oppo has included a side-mounted fingerprint scanner built into the power button, which is fast and accurate. The phone comes in 2 color options, glowing gold and glowing black, both of which stand out with a subtle gradient effect. The camera setup is fairly simple but does the job. On the back, you get a 50-megapixel primary sensor along with a 2-megapixel depth sensor. In daylight conditions, the main sensor captures good detail and natural color tones. It won't compete with higher-end phones, but it's more than capable for social media shots or everyday photography. Portrait mode works fairly well, separating subjects from backgrounds with decent edge detection. Night photography isn't its strongest suit, but there is a night mode to help brighten up low-light scenes. On the front, you get a 5-megapixel selfie camera which delivers usable results for video calls and casual selfies. One of the strong points of the A38 is its battery. With a 5,000 mAh capacity, this phone easily lasts a full day and more on a single charge. Whether you're watching videos, gaming, or just scrolling social media, battery anxiety is the last thing you'll have to worry about. It supports 33-watt Super VOOC fast charging, which means you can get around 50% charge in just over 30 minutes. That's impressive for a budget phone and perfect for people on the go. You also get a headphone jack, which is still a big deal for many users who prefer wired audio. The phone also supports dual SIM cards with a dedicated slot for the micro SD, so there's no need to choose between extra storage and dual SIM functionality. In terms of audio, the single bottom firing speaker is loud enough for casual media use, though it lacks depth and bass. Still, for the price point, it's acceptable. Calls are clear and network reception is stable, and while there's no support for 5G, the 4G connectivity is reliable and consistent. To wrap things up, the Oppo A38 in 2025 is not trying to be a flagship killer, but it doesn't need to be. It's a reliable everyday device that checks a lot of the right boxes for budget-conscious users. It's got a smooth display, decent cameras, a long-lasting battery with fast charging, and a design that doesn't scream cheap. For someone who wants a backup phone, a starter smartphone, or just doesn't want to drop a ton of cash on a new device, this could be the perfect fit. Thanks for watching FK iPhone. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop a comment if you'd rock the Oppo A38 or you're waiting for something else this year. Catch you in the next one. Would you like a shorter version of this for Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts?